morning everyone, my name is Shiny Claire Montibon and today I will be discussing my report video presentation and my topic is about delivery modalities and structure for facilitating learner-centered teaching. Modality, a method or way of lesson, is delivered to learners such as face-to-face, online, or modular. Let's proceed to face-to-face. Face-to-face, this is a learning setup where the teacher and student meet physically in the same classroom. It allows direct interaction, quick feedback, and active participation. Halimbawa dito is nagtuturo si teacher sa loob ng classroom at yung mga estudyante niya is nakaupo sa kanilang upuan. Kapag may mga katanungan, ang mga estudyante is masasagot kaagad ito ng guro sapagkat nga is face-to-face nangyayari yung kanilang lesson at nagkakaroon din ng mga group activities, recitation, and hands-on tasks sa klase sapagkat face-to-face yung pag-deliver ng lesson. Blended learning combines face-to-face classes with other learning methods such as online lessons, modules, or TV radio-based instruction. Students learn partly in classroom and partly through distance learning. Halimbawa, may classes sa school ang mga estudyante tuwing Monday and Tuesday pero online or modular ang lesson tuwing Wednesday and Thursday. Yun yung tinatawag na blended learning. Technology-based or e-online learning refers to learning delivered using digital tools, platform, or the internet. It allows students to learn anytime and anywhere, often at their own pace. This method emphasizes using technology to make learning more flexible, personalized, and accessible. It includes video lecture, online quizzes, discussion forums, and interactive modules. Tulad na lamang ng ginagawa natin ngayon, kahit hindi tayo nagmi-meet ng ating teacher is nakukupa pa rin natin yung ating lesson through the help of technology-based or online e-learning. Gumagawa na lamang tayo ng ating OVP sa ating cellphone at i-upload na lang natin ito sa ating group chat sa Messenger. Ngunit may advantages and disadvantages din ang paggamit ng technology-based or online e-learning. Advantages: accessibility of time and place, affordability, improve student attendance, suit a variety of learning styles. Disadvantages: inability to focus on screen in a long time, technology issues, lack of interaction with other students, difficulties to understand clearly the learning, prone to unhealthy lifestyle. Distance learning is a way of teaching where the teacher and learners are in different locations. Instruction is delivered without being physically present in the same classroom. This method uses various tools like module, online platforms, TV, or radio to facilitate learning. Distance learning have 4 types. First, modular distance learning. Second, online distance learning. Third, TV-based instruction. Fourth, radio-based instruction. Sa modular distance learning is, di ba ito yung nangyari sa atin during pandemic time is kumukuha tayo ng module sa ating school and then sinasagutan natin ito sa bahay and then after a week or month is sinasubmit natin ito sa ating guro. Sa online distance learning is gumagamit si teacher and si student ng different platforms and tools ng technology kasi kahit na malayo si teacher and si student is makukuha pa rin nila yung lesson nila through the help of technology. Tulad na lamang ng Google Classroom, Zoom, Google Meet at iba pa. Example on TV-based instruction is a math lesson is aired on a national educational TV channel at 10 a.m. and the student watch and take notes. Example on radio-based instruction is a science teacher explain a lesson over the radio and the student follow along with the printed worksheets. Formal or traditional is the conventional method where the teacher and student are physically present in the same classroom. Learning is mostly lecture-based, meaning the teacher explains the lesson while the student listens and take notes. Interaction among the student is limited and focus is primarily on the teacher. However, face-to-face interaction helps students develop social skills and learn how to communicate and cooperate with others. Methods used in traditional learning is first is active learning, cooperative learning, and inductive learning. Active learning, students actively participate in class by solving problems, answering questions, discussing topics, or debating. For example, during a science lesson, the teacher asks students to explain the process of photosynthesis and answer questions in class. Cooperative learning. Students work in team on tasks or project where everyone shares responsibility and is accountable for the group's output. For example, in history class, a group of students researches about a historical event and present their findings together. Inductive learning, students learn through challenge or real-world problem, exploring and discovering concepts by themselves. These include inquiry-based, case-based, problem-based, and project-based learning. For example, in math class, students are given a real-life problem like budgeting for a school event and have to figure out solution using they learn.